Yes, my name is Hide Kanakubo. I'm the CEO and the president of ATCH Communications Inc. Our company, ATCH Communications Inc., specializes in the development and manufacture of proprietary hardware that enables the people to converge the services, the contents delivery people deliver to home and offices on one hardware platform. If you look at the United States as a developed nations, you think that the people have easy access to internet or any type of broadband, but only 60% of our U.S. household is actually covered by an access to broadband. That's where the U.S. government's U.S. wireless broadband plan came about. They are trying to target the entrenchment of the data access to 95% of the household by year 2015. And in order for them to do that, they are not going to thrive on the fiber optics or the cables, copper wires, because they are very expensive, and terrain restriction may prevent them from effectively deploying those infrastructures. So wireless is the only choice for people to be provided with an access to this type of high-speed broadband access. There is said to be about 2 billion people in the emerging countries in the next 5 to 10 years who come to income bracket where they actually enjoy the purchase of hardware as well as the services. And our product basically provides the leapfrog to these people to have an access to communication services, including voice data as well as an access to social networks type of entertainments, as well as the video viewing through wireless technology. And our hardware actually provides an access to these contents delivered to home on the wireless network very rapidly without any expensive infrastructures. This is an example of the product that we are starting to ship to U.S. customers right now. The product has been certified by one of the major U.S. carriers, and it's being sold to its distribution network right now. This is actually the base station, and it has the antennas for the mobile cellular receptions, and it has the antennas for the cordless telephones. It also has an access to data. It's a LAN port, and also has a SLIC port. SLIC basically, when this device receives the cellular signals, that signal can actually be fed into other corded or cordless telephone that you may already have in your home. And this is the RJ11. If you have a voice over IP services, and if you like to have two-line services on the cordless handset that comes with the base station, you could actually have a cellular line, and you can have a voice over IP line. So and then you have the flexibility of switching back and forth between two services. So it's a true two-line phone equipment. You could actually conference these two services on one single line. It comes with the battery backup. It comes with the lithium-ion batteries. It's an optional batteries, but in the case of an emergency, you could actually have a continuous talk of about 40 minutes and about 5 to 6 hours standby. So in case there is a power outage or interruption on your electricity, you could still make call and receive data services. Right now, this product utilizes what we call the 3G wireless technology. So on the CDMA 2000 network and WCDMA network, depending on the carrier of your choice, you could actually have that data speed, downlink data speed of about 7.2 megabytes per second. AirTouch Communications would like to expand its scope of business activities, not only to manufacturing of hardware, but also to supply of applications as well as the services to home and office. A recent agreement with the Light Squared enables us to provide our proprietary hardware into home and offices and utilize LTE high-speed broadband internet access. If you look at the wireless technology, last year about 1.5 billion units of mobile phones are sold. It's close to $200 billion business, and there should be lots of niche market popping up, $200–300 million worth of business, and we aim to be the hardware provider for these emerging country people to take advantage of the services provided on the wireless network. Global reach of our product will be limitless. Unlike the many of the MVNO who have tried to play against the existing big carriers, and they have failed because they have to be selling the same type of hardware, same type of services. But we have specialized hardware that we could actually go after a very niche market, and then basically make our product successful. So once we establish this success formula in the United States, we could actually extend this type of services in other countries globally as well. And we have also partnered with a company called Elephant Talk Communications, and they are they actually is a MVNE themselves, just like Light Squared, but without the spectrum. But they have agreed to provide us with the middleware, in order for us to provide the carrier type services in the United States. And they are European company, and they have entrenchment globally, so we could actually team up with them and basically negotiate with the local carriers to provide this type of services for AirTouch communications globally.